Welcome to this episode of Texan on Tour. In this episode, we're in Galveston, Texas. Now, Galveston has a rich history spanning back to before Texas was even a republic and was the go-to destination for those seeking fame and fortune, such as the pirate Jean Lafitte, Al Capone, and even old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra. In this episode, we're gonna get a taste of Galveston's culture and history, a little grub to Galvez, and then we're gonna go fishing just like the locals. So stick around. We got a lot to do today on Texan on Tour. Howdy, y'all. I'm Matt Miller. I spent my life on the open road, meeting, eating, and defeating the 9-to-5s with the good folk I came across. So come on the road with me as we hit the next stop on this episode of Texan on Tour. Galveston, Texas. With 32 miles of beachfront, fantastic island cuisine, and people with every bit of grit and salt in their veins as the Gulf of Mexico, Galveston's played host to the nation's worst natural disaster and the elite of Hollywood's golden era. We'll eat where the locals eat, fish where the locals fish, and drink where the locals drink. Chances are you've heard of the historic Pleasure Pier, but did you know you could also check out the ruins of pirate Jean Lafitte's island fortress? Any way you dice it, there's no way to see everything on Galveston Island in one weekend. So come on and join me at some of Galveston's hotspots you definitely won't find in a travel brochure. You can't tackle a town like Galveston on an empty stomach. And the best breakfast in town is made by Shannon and Kat from Shy Cats. You may think that a small cafe that's open 6 days a week from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and is well off the tourist beaten path has survived with just luck. But don't say that to owners Kat and Shannon. They'll be the first to tell you that it's taken a lot of hard work and a lot of divine intervention. No matter how you look at it, Shy Cats has been serving heartwarming, heart-clogging, down-home goodness to Galveston locals and tourists since 2010. Shy Cats food feels looks like a big old bear hug, and the restaurant itself has every bit of charm and comfort as your grandma's house. Unless your grandma was Joan Crawford.
We heard about this place online and wanted to check it out, and we've been pretty impressed with what we've seen so far.
You guys have to try the hurricane, best of all.
It's like what your grandmother would make for you if you were at her house. It's delicious. It's really good.
The best thing on the menu is probably the first time I've ever come here and not gotten it because I need a nap afterwards. It's probably the catastrophic because it's got probably the best gravy I've ever had. And my grandma and my mom are from Kentucky, so they know how to make biscuits and gravy. And this is the best gravy I've ever had. So catastrophic is probably my favorite thing on the menu. And the baked goods are, keep us coming back. So.
Really good. Best place in Galveston.
We love Shy Cats.
All right, so Kat, Shannon, I'm loving this place. This is really cool. What's the story here?
We came here in June of 2009 with the burden just to feed people. Initially, the plan was we thought we were going to go to Austin and do this, but after I came here and secured a place, and after about 9 months, that didn't pan out to be what God wanted, obviously. So, long story short, we came over here to look at this space.
So this was available?
This was empty, and it was still just destroyed from the storm. There was a lot of restaurant equipment in here that had just been damaged from all the water. There was about 2 foot inside the building. So after meeting with the owners of the building, Jacques Pasneau, in about 5-10 minutes, he gave me the keys to the building, and he said, "You find the contractors, I'll write the checks."
You didn't have to pay anything?
Nothing. We opened it debt-free, absolutely. And so 3 months later, we opened the doors with $1.74 in the bank. So I got home that night, and I looked down at my wrist, and I realized that this is a scripture that brought us to Galveston. It's Isaiah 58:10. If you pour your heart out for the hungry, and you satisfy the desires of the afflicted, may your light shine in the darkness and your gloom be as the noonday. And I realized that when I looked at my wrist, the date was on May the 8th of 2010. So it was exact. So I knew I was where I was supposed to be. Absolutely. Yeah.
Now he's just showing. Well, okay, so what am I here to eat today? I've heard about the hurricane now.
Yes.
But I got to know what the catastrophic is.
The catastrophic was inspired by my oldest son, and he said, "Mom, you need a breakfast that is almost impossible to eat." So just thinking about it, I said, well, let's, because a cat, would this do something that has to do with the storm? And it just popped in my head, catastrophic. So we started with the grilled biscuits on the bottom, and then it has home fried red potatoes, eggs cooked your way, fried ham, cheese, covered with sausage gravy, and then it has bacon, boar's head bacon crumbled all over the top.
That sounds wonderful.
It is. It's
I have to have some.
That's
So, okay, let's get it on.
let's do it.
So we did. Kat pulled me into the eye of the storm and smothered my biscuits in gravy.
And here's your catastrophic
Wow. That looks pretty good.
breakfast all stacked up.
That is breakfast all stuff. I don't even know where to attack this thing. Well, all right, I'm just gonna give it a shot here. Okay, there's the ham on top, little egg, little of that grilled biscuit, and
Fried
all right,
potatoes
fried potatoes. Well, here goes nothing.
or everything.
You know, folks, bacon makes everything better. Actually, all the pork products. Let's just celebrate them all. We got the bacon, we've got the pork, the ham, steak. I know this is bacon gravy, right?
It's made with bacon, grease, and salt.
Yeah, and grease, butter, man, it just makes life right. Well, thank you, Kat. I sure do appreciate you having us. Sticking around. We got more Texan on tour to go. We'll be right back.
Now it's time for Name That Texan. Which R&B singer was born in the city of Galveston? Was it A, Usher, B, Beyonce, C, Barry White, or D, Sierra? The answer after the break.
Is your home insurance company playing hard to get? You need a lawyer. Call me right now at 832-LAWYERS. Home insurance companies are in the business of making money, not paying out claims. That's why you hire a home insurance lawyer. That's why you call me at 832-LAWYERS. I'll take them to Pound Town, baby. Don't delay. Call me today. Call me right away at 832-LAWYERS. Better get Dick.
So, which R&B singer was born in the city of Galveston? He's our first, our last, our everything. Galveston just can't get enough of the guy who's got so much to give and's never gonna give up, Mr. Barry White.
So after breakfast, we gotta walk the Strand, and a must stop on the Strand is Le King's Confectionery. So, hey, let's go in and tug some taffy.
Le King's Confectionery will send you on a trip back in time, complete with soda jerks, that's what they call themselves, century-old candy machines, and generations-old from-scratch recipes. You can always fill that hollow sweet tooth with all kinds of sugary treats and take a break from the Texas heat right in the middle of Galveston's historical Strand District. Mitch King and his wife Ava are glad to greet islanders and visitors alike to their happy and hoppin' candy factory.
I've been eating ice cream here for 25 years. It's delicious. Me and my friends come here all the time. We just love it. It's so good. It's great food, great family, great friends. We love it. Yeah, I've been coming here since I was little, so it's great to come.
I bring my grandkids here and they love it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
We love this place.
We really do.
Strawberry cheesecake is the best one, for sure.
We're in from Maryland. We had to stop by and check this place out. The ice cream was great.
Your chances of finding a better piece of candy on the island are 1,000,000 to Juan. Le King's resident taffy master, Juan Alvarado, took some time to show me how to make some delicious saltwater taffy and take on a pretty serious arm workout. Ever wonder how many pieces of candy can come out of a 40-pound slab of chocolate? Juan says it's over 3,000. After using the same taffy machine owner Mitch King's grandparents used in their candy store, the taffy is ready to be rolled and cut into bite-sized pieces of heaven. The best part of being a taffy master, as I soon found out, is delivering the fruits of your labor to the people. Just be careful no one loses an eye, especially your cameraman.
So I thought I had a cool job, you know, going place to place and testing out the best food and whatnot, but this guy over here, Juan, gets to pass out candy all day. And he gets paid for this. That's just too cool. So I'm here with Ava and Mitch King of Le King's Confectionery. And so tell me, I mean, this is like, you gotta be living the dream here.
It is a dream, and it's a lot of work too.
But you're the candy man.
Yeah.
And the candy man can.
Yeah.
I mean, how'd you get started in this?
Well, my grandpa been in the candy business since the 20s. That's where all the formulas and the recipes for the candy came from. And We make our own ice cream here, Purity brand ice cream, oldest operating ice cream plant in Texas.
And you got the lockdown on it.
Oh yeah, we only make it here for ourselves.
If you want the purity, it's coming from right here.
And get it.
All right, how you like being married to the candy man?
It's pretty nice. It's sweet.
Was it your childhood dream?
No, it's a sweet life.
Where are all the orange little people?
They're upstairs making candy, ice cream, and fudge.
You keep them on lockdown too, apparently.
With that, it was time to head to our next location. But with that much sugar coursing through my veins, it was hard to get a good take.
Well, hey, we got a lot more places to go on Texan on tour. All right, ready? So we got a lot more. I'm hopping, yeah. This is what happens when you eat too much candy. We took too many takes on the last taffy pull. I'm all hopped up on chocolate. That's it for this.
And after 182 takes, I finally ended it with this jam.
One more time. So I sure do appreciate you having us.
All right, good to have y'all.
All right, guys. Well, stick around because we got a lot more to do on this episode of Texan on Tour. This is what you do when you get too much chocolate in your system.
I got denied, but my claim was legit.
You need to hire Dick.
Now I'm out of money. I think I'll be sick.
You need to hire Dick. Would someone please help? This is bullspit. You need to hire Dick. You should hire me, Eric Dick, to hound them and pound them to get you what you deserve. The insurance company's gonna have a lawyer. You should too. Call me right away at 833-7-RIGHTS.
Don't delay. Call the Dick Law Firm right now.
So we've done a lot of things here on the island, and now it's time to get our grub back on. That shrimp and stuff. Whoa. Sorry, is this where the line starts? Yes, it is.
With all the things that Galveston has to offer, visitors are sure to work up a healthy appetite around lunchtime. Now, you can't spend too much time on the island before you start craving some good, old-fashioned seafood. Shrimp and Stuff should know how to do seafood right. Heck, they've been serving up the bounty of the Gulf since the 70s. Do you like shrimp? Do you like stuff? The place for you is Shrimp and Stuff. But you better plan for lunch around breakfast time, because at Shrimp and Stuff, there's always a line of locals and visitors impatiently waiting to gobble the best of the Gulf.
So I'm here with the owner of Shrimp and Stuff, Jeff Antonelli. Jeff, dude, you've got a gem here.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. We've been open since 1976. We've been famous for making everything fresh daily. Make all our own sauces, bread all our own fish, locally caught shrimp, oysters.
Locally caught? So is everything locally caught?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I mean, our catfish is farm raised, but other than that, you know, it's all local stuff. We really try to support the community, and you know, after tragedies like Hurricane Ike, it's the Galveston community that's kept, you know, supporting us. It's the place where the locals really do eat.
Cool. Well, I tell you what, man, I've been trying to get in. Can I use you to get in? All right. Well, hey, come on, guys. We're going to go have some seafood. All right.
Oh, the gumbo's excellent. Love the gumbo. And catfish is good too. It's always a fun place to come to.
Oh man, it's the best catfish in town. You get your money's worth, big pieces of catfish.
Been coming here since the early 90s, and fish tacos, they're the bomb.
I understand you've been coming here for 38 years.
How longer?
What do you come here for?
Come here to eat. Catfish.
She comes here to eat. No kidding. All right.
I built half the restaurants in this town, and I'm here. That should tell you something. Shrimp and Stuff, it's where the locals eat.
So we're here in the kitchen at Shrimp and Stuff with Myrna, and she's going to be showing us the classic shrimp tacos. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one fillet per, and these are deep fried, right?
Exactly.
You deep fried the corn tortillas. Okay. Put a little crisp up on them. That's right.
We're going to put some cabbage on, and we're putting a little bit pico de gallo on it as well.
Pico.
We put some chipotle sauce on.
And what's the side that comes with this? We got. What are these?
Yes, so it comes with a bean relish.
Oh, okay.
And you can use this as a topping on the tacos.
All right.
And it gives it a great flavor. And it comes with the natural lemon and pork. You could add some lemon to it as well.
Cool.
And these are a side of crab balls.
Crab balls.
Crab balls.
Must have been a really big crab.
It's Texas size.
What kind of crabs are these?
Texas blue crab. Giant blue crabs.
I'll let you insert your own joke here. right, let's try these.
Freshly made in our back kitchen.
Oh, they're really, really good. These are awesome. All right, so I'm gonna have to try one of these fish tacos. That's really good. The fish alone is fantastic. But then you wrap it with a little bit of cabbage and that fried corn tortilla with a little pico de gallo in there. Oh, this is out of this world. Well, I tell you what, until next time, my tacos and my balls going elsewhere.
Hang in there. We'll be back after the break.
Getting the shaft from your home insurance company? Better get Dick.
No trip to Galveston would be complete without tossing a line in the water to see what you can catch. So I waited down at the marina for my good friend Bill Waitrick, the traveling wizard as he's known on YouTube.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, man. How's it going? Good to see you, man. Where have you been?
Having island time.
Of course. Of course. So we're going fishing, right?
We're going fishing, man. We're going to catch some big ones.
With that, Bill and I took off for the Galveston Yacht Basin Bait and Tackle Shop for some live shrimp.
Can we have a quart of live shrimp, please?
Sure, guys, no problem.
All right, so we're going to get the bait and then we're going out on a boat?
We don't need no stinking boats.
With the appropriate amount of bait in hand, we headed down to Bill's favorite jetty for some fishing and conversation about Galveston history and island life. No chartered trips for these pilgrims. We'd rather try our reels at the good fishing spots the natives use.
So tell me a little bit about Galveston.
Well, Galveston's a lot quieter than it used to be. In the 20s and 30s and 40s, this place was crazy. They called it Sin City because there were casinos and restaurants. They had the first air conditioning in the whole entire country was here in Galveston. Mafia people were here, beer runners, rum runners, people coming in from
You're talking like Al Capone Mafia?
Yeah, like Al Capone. And of course, there's the Balinese Room. It's no longer here, but that was...
now Balinese Room, that's famous for Frankie Sinatra.
And ZZ Top sang about it.
ZZ Top?
Here at the Balinese. Something like that. Until it blew away in the last hurricane. Galveston used to be the Ellis Island of the South. All the immigrants came in, the Germans.
So yeah, you're right. My great-great-great-great-grandparents came through Galveston. I think it was the...
Were they German?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yes, there's a big German migration that came in. So that's like the 1800s.
1840s.
Yeah, mid-1800s. Yeah. And that's where, New Braunfels and a lot of the German towns came from. That's why we had such good barbecue.
Ah, there you go.
And Tejano music comes from German music, polka music.
Bum, 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 bum.
It's a polka. Tejano music is polka music.
Oh, my gosh. I never thought about that.
It is. But yeah, all that influx of different people from Europe made Texas what it is.
So I'm getting a sense like that the culture of Galveston's like, they've been wiped out, rebuild, wiped out, rebuild. And it's just gone on so much that that little engine that could kind of, seems like that mentality is just inbred here, you know?
Yeah, it's very resilient. They had two of the worst disasters in the history of the U.S. So a lot of people that weren't from here were hesitant to invest, but a lot of families that were here already stayed, like the Moody's and some of the other families.
What I'm picking up here is that there's a culture of fishing, fighting back, and drinking.
So we're doing the first one right now. We're fishing.
Right. I think the only thing we've caught is the suntan.
That's it.
I think we need to do some
I don't
drinking.
think you got that good of one. I'm with you. Let's do it.
Drinking.
Having agreed that a stiff drink was in order, we crossed the seawall and dove into Hemingway's, a little Galveston dive owned by Bill's good buddy, James Cunningham. Hemingway's is a beach bar haunted daily by Galveston's locals. There, James and I talked about day-to-day life on the island, tourists, and about the tenacity and resilience of those who were born here and those who choose to live here. Having myself soaked up plenty of sun earlier in the day, my liver cried out for something to soak up all the adult beverages. With that, James directed me to his other bar, Brews Brothers. There, I was introduced to Justin Straight, James's partner in crime. Justin and James were more than hospitable as they regaled tales of a burger they created that had me yet again inspired by divine intervention.
Okay, Brews Brothers, that's cool. I mean, how'd you guys come up with that?
The guy I worked with, we were throwing together names. We weren't happy with any of them. And a friend of mine walked up and said, "What about Brews Brothers? You guys are practically family. There's two of you. We both got quiet." He says, "No, man,
don't have to use it. I'm like, no, I'm stealing that.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, so I took it.
And Justin was, he's incredibly passionate about what he does over here at this bar.
I do like to drink.
So what you built here with Bruce Brothers is you really got it's a craft beer house. One line of food, just burgers, right? I always use the Walt Disney approach, which was take something ordinary and make it extraordinary. And what Bruce Brothers does is, a hamburger's a hamburger. Right. Yeah, but when you take a hamburger and suddenly you're making your own pickles, your own mustard, custom-made breads, all in-house.
Meat comes from a single farm north of College Station, so it's all Texas Angus. The bread is baked daily, so if we can make it in-house, it is made in-house. Anything we can't make is made back there.
But anything that can have beer in it in this bar has beer. But as far as locals go, Bruce Brothers is hands down the best burger on the island. Period. If you name it Bruce Brothers, I get it. And I also get okay, but that was before I got it. But apparently that started something because what I'm getting is that you have a burger named Mission from God.
Half-pound Texas beef.
Right.
Goat cheese, whole bunch of bacon, beer onions, beer mushrooms.
The mushrooms and the onions, it's half red onions, white onions, put a bunch of butter on it, and then pour a little bit of IPA over it too, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and salt and pepper again. God, I have eaten so much, drank so much on the island. Welcome to Galveston! Yeah, right. Now, I don't know if I can handle it, but I really want to try.
And so Justin and James had their chefs Pete and Charlie whip up the vessel for my Mission from God, and I sunk my teeth in. I was instantly taken to cowboy heaven. It was one of the best burgers I'd ever had, and it wasn't the booze talking. As I left Bruce Brothers, it became clear the Lord wanted me to taste Galveston with a burger on top. I thought I knew a lot about Galveston when I came, but as it turned out, the folks I met here taught me a lot more. When you visit the island, you're sure to find food, fun, and excitement. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find a people with a lot of determination to keep this Texas treasure going. Keep in mind what the Islanders taught me. The sun comes up and the sun goes down. That's island time. Well, that about wraps it up for this trip to Galveston, Texas. Now remember, TOT doesn't just stand for Texan on Tour. It also serves as a reminder to keep troops, officers of the law, and truckers in your thoughts and prayers. Because, hey, the troops and officers of the law, well, they keep America safe while the truckers deliver the goods that keep us going. That's it for this episode of Texan on Tour. We'll see you next time. Adios, amigos. Uh-oh. And I broke it.
This happens all the time.
100-year-old machine. One run in with Texan on Tour. Coloss.